Hi, welcome to patternreview.com. I'm Deepika and I'm the founder of the site. I'm so glad you're here because it means you love to sew, and I do too. You know, there's so many ways you can express yourselves using sewing, and fabric is just one of the mediums to sew on. And sewing with leather today, that's what I'm going to show you, isn't necessarily all that different from sewing with fabric if you just follow a couple steps. So in the video which follows after, we're going to make this cute little leather clutch with metallic zipper, and you'd be surprised how easy and quick it is to make. So I hope you'll join me in making this quick little project. Thank you. So we need the leather, we need a zipper, a little bit longer than the opening. We need leather sewing machine needles. You need a rotary cutter to cut out your pattern with. And you need this product called Wonder Tape. We'll use this to position the zipper onto leather. So because we cannot use pins in leather because it perforates it, and you don't want holes. What we're gonna do is just place both the ends here, and you decide how much you want to expose the zipper. I think for me this looks good. So I'm going to take the Wonder Tape, just measure it out, put it on the zipper, tape, position it, and then cut it off. Do the same thing on the other side. Peel off the backing on both sides. And very carefully place your leather on the zipper and press it down. So this is positioned, and we need these tabs on the end because we don't want the zipper to go all the way. So I just cut out 2 pieces from the scraps, and I'm going to insert them over the zipper but under the bag. Of course, remember to pull the slider here, this end. So what we're basically doing is creating a little window for the exposed zipper application. So see how easy this is. All we have to do now is, after we just run a line of stitching here, go all the way here, and a rectangle, and then pull it together and sew here, and we'll be done. Before you start to sew leather on your sewing machine, there are a couple things which I want to tell you. First, of course, is that you want to use a leather needle just to make sure that it goes down smoothly, and it also has a sharper point which pierces the leather a little bit easier. So do that, and the stick length should be, I like to do either 2.8 or 3. Again, you don't want to perforate the leather, because if the stitches are too tiny, it's going to just create a lot more holes in the leather and it's just going to break, and we don't want that. As I mentioned, we're going to start sewing from here. We'll go all the way here, here, and then come back here. My machine is already set. And you must have noticed I'm using a different foot. It's called a Teflon foot, or for Janome they call it the Ultra Glide foot. What this does is that glides smoothly over slippery, over slightly sticky fabrics like vinyl, leather, so the stitches are more even. I will not sew on leather without this foot. It's really great. Try sewing as close to the edge as possible. And when you're coming close towards the zipper pull, take your needle down and you want to move the slider out of your way. And this might take a little bit of, okay, there we go. That wasn't so bad. Stop a little bit before the tab and just make sure that your teeth are aligned. I just do the hand wheel here. It's easier, more control. You can slide the zipper back just to make sure that the teeth are aligned. And now this is the tricky part, because remember, we're going to go over the coil, and you have to be really careful because you don't want to break your needle. Okay, I can see that I'm hitting a little bit of resistance here, so I'll just move it forward myself. There we go. We'll pass that. Okay. Let's do the other side. Again, we're going to go over the teeth here. So, hitting a little bit of resistance. Just move forward. Can, maybe not enough. There we go. We're going to bring the main thread to the back. And tie it manually. Just bring it to the back. And these pouches are great because, you know, when you don't want to carry too much stuff. So the zipper part is done, and we need to cut off the excess zipper here and here before we sew the sides. So I'm going to try to get the fabric, not the coil here. So the next step is sewing the bag together. And because this is exposed, we're sewing wrong sides together. I like to use binder clips for this. It's easy and it doesn't leave a mark. Okay. Because there is some zipper ending here, might be a little tricky to do start and end, but just go slow. Doesn't have to be rushed. like before. I'm going to bake the purse is almost finished. We're just going to tie off the ends here like we did last time. Is a great way to learn a new technique without spending too much time. You don't need a lot of supplies, and it's a great way to experiment with different fabrics and different materials. And you still end up with a project, which I always love. Just doing a double knot. And this is done. We have our own little leather clutch with a cute little polka dot zipper. This wasn't too bad and easy to make. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and you'll try this project. Thank you.